Hi, I'm Danielle Roberts, and I want to share with you my Faith and Focus Planner because you're here obviously looking for information, and I want to be able to help you make a decision as to why the Faith and Focus Planner is for you. So, first up, I want to share with you that it is spiral bound, and I chose this because I wanted it to lay flat. I am not the type of girl that likes to try and figure out her margins and have something be very, what's the word? Not perfect, because I'm kind of a perfectionist. I don't know if you are like that too, but I like to have everything well done and have it be a really well written, well planned out perfectionist type thing. So, the next thing I'm going to share with you guys is the next thing I'm going to share with you is the inside. So in here, I talk about goal planning. If goal planning is not necessarily something that you're familiar with, or if you want to see how I do it, it is right here. The next thing I have are 6-month goals. Because this is a 6-month planner, I did not do a 12-month goals because I feel like 6 months is a good chunk of time to set a goal, a priority, and plan for what you're going to accomplish. And because of that, I did 6 months. It's a 6-month planner, so you can choose one goal per month. You can choose multiple things that you're going to work on throughout the 6 months, or you can do it however works best for you. I like to do kind of the over the 6-month times because it's easier for me to make goals and say, okay, in 3 months, I want to be doing this. And my priorities for this 6 months are my family or my business or my homework, whichever, works for you. And that is one of the best things about this planner is that it's very versatile. It's really easy to say, okay, this is what I'm going to work on. It's set so that you can make it as customizable as you want for you. So from 6 months, we move to each month. And so I have a verse here that kind of is good for planning, for a calendar to set our hearts straight and focus on God. So this one is Proverbs 3:5-6, and it says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your paths straight. And I love that verse because it just reminds us who we're serving and where we're going and what we should be setting our hearts on instead of setting it on something, of the world or earthly. We can focus on God and what he's got for us. So then you customize it for the month. So this is for the month of July. There's journal prompts down here. And then move into the month goals. So you can see I've got a goal up here and a checkbox when it gets checked off because you'll be able to check off things. Why it's important. Why is it important to you? Why is the goal that you're going to set, or why is the priority that you're going to set important to what you're doing? And then how I will accomplish it and who's going to help me. Because honestly, I don't do things on my own. I never have been able to do things on my own. It takes people who are going to support me and people who are going to help me achieve these goals. So I want to include those people, and if it's something like my husband, really clue him in that this is what I'm working on and this is what I want to have help with. Then I have a fill in the date planner or calendar, sorry. So the days you fill in according to what month it is. There's an important list up here. So I have different important things that I will write down in this block. And then my time blocking. So time blocking is huge for me because I like to be able to see month wide what it is. I have extra sheets that you're able to print out too if you need to see a week 1, a week 2, a week 3, a week 4. And you're able to customize this. Obviously, there's times from 5 in the morning till 11 at night when I think some of us are going to be functioning. And it's running from Monday to Saturday to Sunday. So I know every day of the week what it is that's going on. And it provides me the ability to decide how I'm going to spend my time and really where my big blocks of time are and what is going to get accomplished. So then looking at the weeks. So these are set up so they are not timed, because as a business owner, I was like, time blocks don't really work for me. Like, I don't have something to put in every single time block, but I do have things going on. So I want to be able to customize this according to what my times are. So let me make sure that there's nothing important in here. Let me show you this right here. So the daydreams and to-dos block or box is an important place just to write what's going on in my heart, to say, okay, this is what I need to get done. And then here, there is the ability to do the times. I know that I have to be at that place at a certain amount of time, at a certain time, so I just have that there. I didn't put in the time. The day, you get to write that in the block so that you know what day it is, what day of the week, what number. And then there's notes. So I have my to-do list here. I'll go through and I'll check those off. And then I also have a habit tracker, because I find that when we track our habits, when we know what we're working on every single day, that I am able to really look forward to checking off that box, or at least reminding myself what it is that I'm working on. Maybe I don't need a special box to check off every single day, but what I do need is to know what I'm working on. And that's especially helpful when I'm working on a lot of goals, and to be able to set my priorities and say, okay, Danielle, this is what you're working on. This is where you need to be going. This is what you need to be doing and how you need to be doing it. After the months or after the weekly pages, there are layouts like this. So the lined and then the free space. So you can use that for doodling. You can use that for notes. And then there's also the bullet for bullet journaling. And sometimes I use them for notes. I use it for some special, just different places to write things down, or to just make notes to myself that maybe I need to know. Maybe I'm in a meeting. I want to have one notebook, like I said, for everything. And so I take this, I take my notes in here, and I'm able to say, I don't need an extra notebook because I have the planner to be able to do that with. And then there's the month page, and again, the Bible verse page. So I use this as a kind of the notes page. The Bible verses here, I use this for the notes. So that is the layout of the Faith and Focus Planner. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me, or if you are ready to buy your own, click the purchase button. There's a digital copy and a paper copy, and I will get the paper copy in the mail to you ASAP. Thanks for tuning in, and I will look forward to sending you your planner. Bye.